Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In early March 2015, the Environmental Protection Agency published a final rule establishing excessive new standards for wood heaters. This onerous rule is a classic example of bureaucratic overreach that has become all too common at the EPA. Manufacturers in my district, as well as consumers, are very concerned about the negative impacts of these new standards. According to press reports, 10% of U.S. households still choose to burn wood to keep energy costs as low as possible. The number of households that rely on wood as their primary heating source rose by nearly 1/3 from the year 2005 to 2012. This new rule is of particular concern for rural residents all across this country. Because of this new rule, the cost of manufacturing wood heaters would increase substantially, making them unaffordable for many. Now, it's no secret that costs from additional regulations are always passed down to the consumers. Several states, in fact, have expressed their concern on this matter. Wisconsin, Missouri, Michigan, Virginia, and my home state of North Carolina have all introduced or passed legislation that prohibits their respective environmental agencies from enforcing this burdensome, unnecessary regulation. Now, in defense of all the fine Americans who want to purchase wood heaters, my amendment to the Department of the Interior and Environment Appropriations Act prohibits any funds from being used to implement, administer, or enforce these new, unnecessary, and costly standards. Simply put, the federal government has no business telling private citizens how they should heat their homes or their businesses. After all, this is America. If an individual or family wants to heat their home or business using a wood stove or furnace, they should be able to do so without paying through the nose. Mr. Chairman, I would like to thank Congressman Walter Jones, Mark Wayne Mullen, Rod Blum, Mark Meadows, Mike Bishop, Sean Duffy, and Thomas Massey for their support on this amendment. And I would also like to yield up to a minute and 30 seconds or so to my colleague from Kentucky, Thomas Massey.